All right, thanks, Joe. Every day in the United States, more than 115 people die from overdosing on opioids.
Yes, and tonight in a special report only on WENY News, WENY's Chris Johnson shares the story of a local man's fight to overcome his addiction. Watch this.
At first, it's just this feeling of grief and despair.
It's those feelings John says he never wants to feel again. After getting his wisdom teeth taken out in high school, he became dependent on prescription pills, which eventually led him down a path of experimenting with harder drugs like cocaine and heroin.
You know, I started meeting regular drug dealers and things like that, and that's kind of how I evolved from this kid just using drugs into somebody who was actually fueling a real heavy addiction.
After an overdose, John landed in rehab to fight his addiction. John went to the Bradford Recovery Center in Millerton, Pennsylvania, where he entered a 30-day program. He left after 2.5 weeks.
A couple hours after I was out, I was like, wow, you know, I'm actually having a lot of things that are triggering me right now. The freedom that I had that I was not used to after that 2.5 weeks being away, it was all pulling me in a direction that made me understand I'm not okay yet.
When John was in rehab, he began reading a book titled Journey Fitness, a story of overcoming struggle and addiction. He reached out to the author Travis Barnes, who lived locally, and asked to meet for breakfast. But leaving rehab early left John vulnerable to the temptations of his addiction, and this time nearly killed him.
When I got to church on Sunday, I saw his mother, and she was in tears, and I was like, I wonder what's going on. So I went up and I gave his mother a hug. And his mom said that he had overdosed. And when I hear the word overdose, I think, is he gone? You know, like, he reached out to me for breakfast, so we're not going to get a chance to, like, really meet and talk.
John was brought back to life with Narcan and ended right back in rehab with another chance to complete the 30-day program.
To realize that you are an adult having all these rules that completely strip you of that confidence, of your ability to make your own decisions. It's a feeling that it's embarrassing.
At the Bradford Recovery Center, this is what a patient's bedroom looks like. A few beds, no TVs, no cell phones, no electronics, and no alone time. The freedom that they were once used to, gone. All for their own good.
Taking away active addiction from someone saves their life. Taking away the cell phone that triggers, taking away the environment that's causing harm to them, taking away the individuals that are causing harm in their life, removing them from those that they are injuring as well, to bring them so that they can center on themselves and not focus on all of those external triggers.
When John successfully completed rehab, Travis invited him to attend a fitness retreat in New Jersey, where they met face to face for the first time.
And I could see this light about him. I was like, wow, he's got this light in his eyes and a smile on his face that just blesses you when you see him. He walks in and he lights up a room, and it was scary to think that that light was almost gone.
After the fitness retreat, Travis offered John an internship, and he later became a fitness coach at Journey Fitness in Horseheads. Travis became a mentor in John's life.
He's been wind in my sails through this whole experience. He's pushed me in every direction that's going to not only challenge me, but also give me opportunity to succeed.
Since finishing rehab and beginning his internship with Journey Fitness, John has been sober more than 5 months.
We feel like we're put into this image that we'll always be addicts, or we'll always be liars or cheaters or thieves, whatever. And really, we're normal people, and we want to make a difference in the world. We just sometimes need a little direction.
Reporting in Horseheads, Chris Johnson, WENY News.